Hey guys, it's Jeff Farina with Pocketnow.com, and today we're going to give you something a little different. We're going to review the Proclip car mounting solution for smartphones, cell phones, GPS, tablets, whatever it may be. It is a car mount, and as you know, car mounts are a dime a dozen. So let's see how the Proclip matches up against this competition. We're going to unbox the Proclip, install the Proclip, and then revisit it after 2 weeks and see if it really does live up to the hype. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, and we're back. I'm going to make this a very brief unboxing, and that's because I really want to take the bulk of this video and dedicate that to the installation of this Proclip mount, as well as my final thoughts on it. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick unboxing, a brief unboxing real fast, and just kind of go over the product itself. Box keeps ripping here. Once again, I am doing this brief, just so you can see the packaging that initially comes in and that sort of thing. Now, the Proclip mount is a 2-clip system. So these are the clips itself. The box is now empty. So the first one is actually going to be what mounts to your car. As you can see here, this is for my car, the Ford Focus 2008 to 2010. I have a 2010. Shows you a diagram of where it goes, which is exactly my car, and gives you some instructions. That's the piece itself right here. And as you can see, it kind of also gives you some information here. It's a 2-part solution, etc., etc. And this basically allows you to have a universal system for any device, any kind of phone that Proclip makes an attachment for. So the second piece is actually, as you can see here, it's an attachment for the iPhone, believe it or not. I use the HTC EVO. This holster right here is designed to hold the iPhone with a case on it. So that should hypothetically fit the width of the EVO, no problem. As you can see here, it actually says holster with tilt swivel right there with the skin. So this should fit my phone, my EVO, no problem. As you can see here, it gives you a diagram as well. Alright guys, and we are back, and we are now in my car. It's about 100 degrees out today. I don't have the AC on, so it's a little warm. But what we're going to do is we're going to install the Proclip mount. So as you can see here, this is the first piece. This is the piece that will actually clip onto my dashboard itself. Now, the picture that the manual shows, it actually shows the mount itself going over here, which my steering wheel is here, as you can see. Great design and all. However, if I put my phone here, it's going to block out my screen here, so I'm not going to be able to see the songs that are playing or the phone number that's calling me, that sort of thing. So I've actually gone ahead and decided that I'm going to put it over here instead, so at least I'll be able to see everything. Now, my only gripe so far is it doesn't, as dumb as it sounds, it doesn't come with an alcohol wipe of any kind. And the reason why I say that is it has these little sticky adhesive pads here. They typically will come with the alcohol wipe. This does not. Hey, no worries, that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just basically take this adhesive pad up. It's going to actually clip right between the screen here and right on top of my vent, as you can see here. So we're going to peel this adhesive strip. And again, this is a 2-piece mount system. This first piece is just the mount. The second part itself is actually kind of what attaches to that mount. So I'm actually going to peel both pieces of adhesive protective tape just so I do not have an issue when I get to that. All right. And we're now going to just clip it in. As you can see, that was a nice clip noise. And then this one goes second down here. Tight fit. But it fits perfectly, as you just heard. So now what we have to do is just attach the second piece, and then we will be all set. Okay, we're now going to actually attach the clip portion onto the mount that holds the phone. And there's a few different mounting options here. As you can see, there's one bag here that's actually going to give me Phillips, or better yet, flathead screws with the actual nut themselves. However, I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use these smaller Phillips heads that are in this bag. And the reason why they give you different screws is because, as you can see here, the different sizes for the mount. I'm going to use these 2 small ones, though, because of the mount that I have. The reason why this is this way is the clip that I have here will fit any one of the mounts that Proclip offers. And because there's so many different cars out there, Proclip has so many different types of mounts here. As you can see, this one is built exclusively for the Ford Focus. However, whatever car you may have, they have a fit for it. So because of that, there's 2 different screw sizes. Now, what we're going to do is I've actually gone ahead and decided that I'm going to mount it vertically here, so it's a little more out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. All right, guys, and it's officially all installed. Honestly, this is going to be great for me to see while I'm driving. Blocks out my temperature gauge just a little. I can actually pop my keys in and we'll see how it blocks out my temperature gauge just ever so slightly. Actually, you know what? I can see my temperature gauge. I'm going to pull this off the tripod right now so you can get a better glimpse. Okay, and I apologize for the shakiness. I have pulled the camera off the tripod. It's a little warm in here, but as you can see, this is my point of view here. So, as I'm driving, let's say, and then now you can see my EVO itself with the sync display, and you can kind of catch the actual temperature gauge itself, which is not bad at all. The Bluetooth logo and that sort of thing. Now, once again, this is not designed for the EVO. This holster itself is actually meant for the iPhone and many, many Blackberries. The BlackBerry 8300s, the Curve series, that sort of thing. Johan from Proclip did tell me they are coming out with a EVO version of the Proclip. So basically, it will still be the same mount. I'll actually be able to keep the mount in my car, but if I want to change the actual clip here, I can just get the EVO version. That will be meant to fit the EVO specifically in terms of width, height, that sort of thing. So it's a little tall looking, but you know what? When I'm driving, from my point of view, this is going to be the easiest to see it. I do use the forward sync. That was one of the main things that I wanted to do with this clip as well was, I used the forward sync and I wanted to really take advantage of those features in terms of, using the Bluetooth audio and using the calling features. That's huge for me, so now I'm going to have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around with this for about a week and I will give you guys my full review and we will go from there. All right, we have now been using the Proclip mount for a little over 2 weeks with nothing but positive results. As you can see here, the mount itself will actually pivot, so you can actually turn the phone or device, whatever you have on there, to better be in your view. Now, we were also using this mount itself with the HTC EVO 4G as well as the Samsung Galaxy S. The way it works, as you can see here, you actually just slide the device right into this little track here, and now New England is known for having terrible quality roads. Despite that, we found that our devices always stayed very visible and did not shake around and never once fell out of this mount itself. This mount overall is a winner. This is the actual iPhone mount that will fit the iPhone with a skin or a case on it. Because of that, this fits the EVO and its 4.3-inch footprint. There are many, many, many other mounts to choose from based on the make and model of your car as well as the device you're going to be using, so go ahead and check them out. We can't recommend this guy enough. As always, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please leave us a comment with your thoughts on this mount, as well as give us the thumbs up, and stay tuned for more videos from Pocketnow.com.